Now, normally, I'm not a huge fan of sports movies. Probably because I'm not really into sports in general. Or partially because the story of an underdog just seems to be the same thing again and again. And again, it always goes like this. There was a nobody who tried out for a sport, they have self-doubts, someone encouraged them to keep going, and they play off in the final game, and before you know it, they won the game at the last second and became a hero to everyone. And that's pretty much how the movie goes. Some movies may have worked that way, and some don't, which I don't see how that's a bad thing. I mean, there could be movies like that. Just like Unstoppable. I don't mean the 2010s train thriller, but rather the new one that just came out on Amazon Prime. Unstoppable was based on a true story that was produced by the same people who did Air that was sadly overlooked, and it stars Jerome as a high school wrestler champion who is going through his college years wrestling at the University of Arizona, hoping he could go on to the NCAA championship, which doesn't sound much, but there's a unique gimmick into this story. This kid only has one leg. I mean one leg. And I mean only one leg. I actually thought, how's that even possible? But with these types of movies, anything could be possible. Although I still don't know how they managed to film Jerome without a leg. I mean, could it be CGI or something? Who knows? And like any underdog, he doesn't give up. He keeps on going and running around with crutches on, with weights on the shoulder. Well, if things are going bright for that side, there was actually another side of the story that wasn't actually that bright. That's his family life. These are one of the families who is struggling with finance issues and is barely getting by. And if that wasn't bad enough, his stepfather is starting to become an abusive monster, putting the stress on the family, especially the mom, making Anthony wonder if he could balance between wrestling and supporting his family. And by the way these movies go, he probably will. I think these cast is pretty much outstanding, with Michael Pena and Don Cheadle playing coaches and Bobby Cannavale playing the abusive stepfather. But perhaps Jennifer Lopez was the real winner of the performer in this movie next to Jerome. And this unexpectedly turned out to be J-Lo's best performance in years. And believe me, when you were watching this movie, you probably will think that there was no way that could be Jennifer Lopez. Well, it is. And that's how good she was. And as for the movie itself, sure, it's just another sports movie. And sure, the script was but I'm still gonna give us a full bucket of popcorn because, well, it's meant to inspire people, and I think there really is a strong inspiration in this movie, and I had no doubt that it will make you cheer on. Do you have Amazon Prime? If you do, have you seen Unstoppables? Link to the comments below and subscribe.